Doing a review today on this trap called the Ratinator. First thing I want to get into is effectiveness. Does the trap work? Yes, it does work, and no, it doesn't work. Yes, it works in that it's caught numerous baby possums and rats in my backyard. Almost every night I've put it out, I've had something within the trap the following morning. However, there are some huge weaknesses in this trap which allow animals to escape easily, as you can see here. Wake up in the morning, you got empty peanut shells, you got poop inside the trap where whatever it was left you a present, and there's no animal within it because it escaped through the very obvious weaknesses on the trap, which I'll point out here in a few seconds. Now let's get into the operation of the trap. It's about 2 feet across, 14 inches that way, and a little over 5 inches high. You have no springs, no little things to set up to worry about. You just got an entrance tunnel, and whatever walks in there, it's coming like a seesaw, goes down, and then it closes behind them. In the middle here, you got a bait station in which they can smell the bait, look for the bait, but they can't actually access it. That closes at the top with a couple of spring latches. Personally, I put some food within it so that they have something to eat while they're stuck for hours. The exit side, you've got an opening exit door here, secured with 2 latches. You can reach in there, grab things, or you can just open it and let them walk out. Now let's get into the weaknesses of the trap because they're pretty gaping weaknesses. Biggest one, which I've had ruin my trapping days so far, is that you've got this seesaw-like door, which from within, if you got a smart rat, smart possum, whatever in here, they can push it down, and they can walk straight out. That's already happened to me. Other one is the exit door. When it's secured, if you got a smart rat, smart possum, whatever within it, they can just push up against it and they can escape quite easily. So, get yourself some of this stuff or the things you use to tie a trash bag with and tie it on the top and bottom. That secures this one. The entrance door, on the other hand, I haven't found a fix for. I've only had one day in which they escaped that way, but I imagine that probably happens a lot. In the box with the trap, you get this big plastic tub. I didn't get any instructions with the trap, but the way I understand it is when you catch something and you put it inside this plastic tub, it'll catch any urine, poop that comes out of the animal that's stuck in there while they're in there, and it also prevents them from escaping. Other thing I got in the box, unknown reasons, had a box cutter sitting in it with a blade extended like that, just waiting to cut my hand. So don't dig into the box, look in there first, you may have a box cutter present. Comparison to other traps, this is the Have a Heart 1020, this is the JT Eaton. These are both well-reviewed traps, they're both horrible. I've used these for dozens of nights. I've never caught a single thing in either of them. The problem is they're too small for a rat. A rat can't even fit in this Have a Heart thing. What happens is they get in, they touch the trigger there, and the door closes on their back. They take the food, they walk away, the trap closes afterwards. The Eaton one, the opening is just simply so small that a rat couldn't fit in there if basically it had to. And in either of these, if you put those out and there's insects attacking the rat, fire ants, mosquitoes, whatever, basically they're going to have a slow death overnight because they can't even move in this thing to defend themselves. So overall, the Ratinator has some weaknesses, but it is the only trap I've used that's actually caught something. And it's caught something almost every night that I've placed it out. Only had one escape so far. I imagine there'll be more if I can't figure out a way to fix the entrance door. So it's expensive, but I do think it is worth the money.